What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you guys how to become the best PG at NBA 2K25, how to score. This is going to be a little series. I made a part 1 video on how to quick stop. Today I'm going to show you guys how to score, the moves I use, pretty much a dribble tutorial. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. This dribble tutorial is for all people. If you're new, it's very simple. And if you're more advanced, you'll probably learn something also. So make sure you guys stick to the end. And if you guys don't know who I am, I played in the NBA 2K League for 5 seasons. I was the number 2 pick ever. Led the league in steals. I led the league in points twice. Led the league in assists twice. Went to 4 finals and tournaments, stuff like that. So I've had a really successful career on 2K for a long time. Pretty much for a decade, I've been pretty much one of the best players ever. And the reason for that is consistency and just being simple. Just get into your spots. Just simple offense, not too complicated. I'm going to show you guys the moves I do and how to score. Share this with your friends if you want. Study this over. It's very simple. This is going to be very simple, and hopefully it helps you guys out, man. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. So right away, first thing I'll say, guys, is if you play 2v2 or 1v1, you do not need a high ball handle. So let's get that out that way. You do not need a high ball handle if you're playing 2v2 or 1v1. I will say, if you're playing 3v3 and 5v5 modes at a high level, you do need a 95 ball handle if you're a point guard. Now, if you're a shooting guard, you could get away with like 86 ball handle if you want. There's a lot of 6'6 shooting guards now that just catch and shoot, play defense, leak out. But if you're a primary ball handler on your team and you play 3v3, 5v5, and the lock is always on you, I suggest 95 ball handle and at least a 91 speed with ball. So I'll do 95 ball handle, at least 91 speed with ball. Remember, if you're a shooting guard, you could go with less speed with ball, at least a 86. You could go 86 ball handle. You could go lower if you're a shooting guard. Now, if you're a point guard going against locks all game, you need at least a 95 ball handle, 91 speed with ball. This is the 6-2 I made. I'm making another build also. I will drop on this channel. But here's the dribble moves you need. We're going to talk over it, and then we're going to go into the tutorial. Dribble style, Darius Garland. You need Darius Garland dribble style. It's the best dribble style in the game. It's the only dribble style pretty much on 2K where it doesn't make you stutter or give you weird movements. You can keep running same side, and that's key because on this game, 2K tries putting random animations, RNG into stuff, so Darius Garland helps you dribble straight and do the moves you want to do. Next move is Steve Francis size up. To get Steve Francis size up, you have to be starter for a rep, so make sure you're starter for a rep. And the thing about Steve Francis size up, it's the best dribble move in 2K history. It's the best dribble move in 2K history. I think the Russell Westbrook crossover on 2K23 was pretty OP, but I think the Pro 8 crossover in 2K20 was pretty OP too. But I think Steve Francis size up is the best move of all time in my opinion, and I'll show you why. Regular breakdown, Isaiah Thomas, really easy to do. You need that. Devin Booker aggressive breakdown. I do not use this in 2s and 3s, but in 5s, everyone spams this. I'll show you how to do this. I think I was one of the first people to ever show you guys this move like 2-3 months ago. Everyone's doing it now, but I put people onto the scene like 3 months ago. So if you guys been watching me for a while, you guys probably been doing this for 3 months already. Escape move, Steph Curry. I like Steph Curry because you could do you could L2 cancel with it. You could cancel all the moves, switch directions. It's pretty good. But a lot of people I know use Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker gives you that little crab. I don't like how you can't really run off it, though. That's kind of trash. But there's a lot of people that use Kemba Walker. For Kemba Walker, you need starter 4. But I go Steph Curry. Combo moves. I don't really use combo moves. It's not a big deal. I don't do combo moves. Crossover. De'Aaron Fox crossover is at starter 4. It's a very, very overpowered. It's the Kobe Bryant cross from last year. And it glitches you in front of the defenders so you could get easy dunks or middies. It's really, really overpowered, so you need that. Beyond the back, some people use Garland, but I like Trae Young. Trae Young is the best beyond the back in my opinion. It's really, really good. Spin doesn't matter. You don't need spin at all. Hesitation, a lot of people use Tyrese Halliburton, but I've been staying with Darius Garland since day one, and it gives me the fast quick stop. And I think that Hezi is just really good. So I got Darius Garland. It's really good. Step back, Zach LaVine. Best step back in the game. This is OP. This is what, if you play Park and someone's stepping back, they're most likely using Zach LaVine. Triple threat, Kobe Bryant. This is starter 4. This gives you crabs. So this is good moves right here. Um, Jump shot. We'll show you guys the jump shot. I'm still using the same jump shot I showed you guys day one. Patty, Oscar Robertson, Sexton. Still showing you guys the same jump shot. 52-48, full release, 3-4 speed. So we're showing you that. And then dribble pull up, Pro 2, my spin jumper, Kyrie Irving. And what's really important, hop jumper, Kyle Lowry. You need Kyle Lowry hop jumper. You need it for this video. Trust me. You need it to just be successful. You need Kyle Lowry hop jumper. Motion style Caruso. But triple pull up Pro 2 is really effective. So enough blabbering by me. We're getting to this little session right here. Remember, this is how to score, how to be a great guard, how to like the go-to move, stuff like that. So I appreciate it, guys. If you guys like, comment, subscribe, because dropping free sauce, man. Free sauce for you guys. All you gotta do is just watch to the end. I'd really appreciate it. So right away, when you're playing a lot of 5v5, the number one thing that's gonna be open is the Pro 2 front fade. Like, you'll see this a lot in all my comp games. This little Pro 2 front fade, it looks simple, but 2K24 does this weird thing where it drags you in for layups and dunks all the time. So you have to pretty much shoot your fade right at the three-point line for the front fade, because if you shoot the front fade any closer, it'll drag you in for a layup or a dunk. So I see a lot of people on Twitter complaining about that. I think this is one of my issues with 2K25. 2K25 does not let you shoot front fades and midi fades like how you want sometimes. Sometimes in crucial moments, they drag me in the paint for a layup or dunk, and that's kind of annoying. But the number one thing you need to practice, guys, I know this might sound ridiculous, is just like practice your front fades, because those are going to be open a lot. And if you have a build with like higher mid, you will succeed in 5v5, because a lot of teams give up the front fade. So a lot of the teams give up the front midi fade. So make sure you guys master that. Pro 2 is really good, going left, right. So that's the right fade. This is the left fade. And then you got the front fade. And I'm holding right trigger for all these. So make sure you're holding in turbo. But the front fade against comp, against the best players, are going to be open a lot. So make sure you guys master your Pro 2 fade. Your front fade, your left, your right. Make sure you master it. So that's going to be open a lot. So once you got that fade down, right, what you want to master is this move right here, is the Steve Francis size up. To do Steve Francis size up is very easy. You want to push your right stick upper opposite direction. So if the ball's on the left, I'm going upper right on my right stick and then run. If the ball's on your right, upper left on your right stick and then run. Upper right, upper left. So you want to do this around screens. Be careful though, because if you left right too much, you will lose adrenaline, you will lose stamina, and 2K will make it harder for you to green. So be cautious of that. Be careful. Do not left right dribble with a purpose. Do not just spam left right, because 2K will make you miss. They will not let you spam left right. As you guys see, my adrenaline is going down, and it's going to be harder to green. So do not spam left right. Do not do that. Another thing though, you want to do that move to set them up, like hit them on the screen. Then you go wide off it, then you shoot. Sometimes with the Steve Francis, what I like to do is I like to call wraps. So pretend I'm coming up the court, right? Hold on. Pretend I'm coming up the court, right? I'm in the backcourt. My teammate's on the left wing. I'm like, okay, wrap again. And he goes back. I'll be like, yo, wrap again. And then he raps, and then it'll give me like an open. Like you want to use the Steve Francis to get you around the court. So I call plays. I'll be like, yo, right corner cut. I'll just dribble around, and then boom, I'll pass it. Or I'll be like, yo, wrap right here. My offensive teammate wraps to the other wing, and then I'll just run to the other side. You just want to use the Steve Francis to get you to places. But the other good thing about Steve Francis is if you let the animation play out, it gets you all the crabs you need. So if you just go upper right, you could crab people with that, or set you up for a set shot. So that's really good. So just let the animation play out also. The ball's on the right. I go upper left. Let it play out. You can shoot. Usually if someone's on your side, you crab them with this move and get a blinder shot off. So Steve Francis size up is really good for that. You just set them up like that. Boom. Another thing I like to do is quick stopping. Quick stopping is really effective. To quick stop with Darius Garland Hezzy, it's very easy. When you go same ball hand, you flick your right stick to the same side and then shoot right away. So ball's left, I flick my right stick left, shoot. Ball's left, flick my right stick left, shoot. You see that? It's a quick stop, so you can do whatever move you want, right? is do the Steve Francis, left, right, and then we run wide, quick stop, right off the screen. So if there's a screen, remember, to quick stop, you push your right stick to the same ball hand. So if I'm running right, push my right stick to the right, shoot. You just tap your right stick to the same side with Darius Garland Hezzy, and you shoot. I messed up right there, but yeah, you just tap your right stick, same ball hand, to get the quick stop. Boom, it sets your feet every time. So if you don't shoot right off the Garland Hezzy, you get this move right here, which is pretty decent. You can size them up with this speed boost, gives you a little step back. That's cool, pretty decent. But if you shoot right away, right when you tap it, you get a quick stop. So that's what I like to do. I like to do the Darius Garland quick stop a lot. Everyone, like 2K League pros, everyone is always asking me, "Yo, Fab, how do you quick stop like that?" And it's very, very effective, guys, because you could stop on a diamond shoot right away. Another move I like to do is the Kyle Lowry hop jumper. It's really good. It's a slide. So if the ball's on the left hand, you want to hold right trigger and you want to go bottom right. So you get this. If the ball's on the right, you want to hold right trigger, bottom left. So you want to go bottom right, bottom left. You want to go bottom left, bottom right, bottom left, bottom right, bottom left. So the thing is, why I like Kyle Lowry hop jumper is because Steve Francis gets you going left, right, switching directions when you're standing still. So you can stand still, do it, whatever. But if I'm doing a Steve Francis and I want to change directions ASAP without standing still, I'll use the Kyle Lowry. So I'll do the Steve Francis into this, then I'll do this, then I'll do this. Like I'll spin the Kyle Lowry, and then when I'm set, Steve Francis. So those are the moves to get you moving left, right. It's really, really effective. The Kyle Lowry, the quick stop, the Steve Francis, you got your fade. But another move you need to know how to do is the De'Aaron Fox crossover. So De'Aaron Fox crossover is really easy. If the ball's on your left hand, you want to run and push your right stick right, and you get this. And with the De'Aaron Fox crossover, you could bring it back out, shoot a midi. That's what I like to do in Pro-Am a lot. If the lock is pressing me, I like to do the De'Aaron Fox crossover into mid-range. That's always open a lot if you guys watch my Pro-Am gameplays. So remember, you want to push your right stick opposite direction while you're running with De'Aaron Fox crossover, and boom, you got the midi fade. Or what you could do, what a lot of people do, they take a dunk. So do a crossover into a dunk. De'Aaron Fox crossover is really good. If people sit really low and you take a screen, or when you're isoing, you could do the Steve Francis into the Zach LaVine step back. So Zach LaVine step back is really effective. Just be careful, guys, because if they're on your hand, they will strip the ball and you will lose the ball. To do the Zach LaVine step back, all you want to do is hold right trigger and down on the right stick. So sometimes I do this move when they're on the pick and they're sitting kind of low. I shoot it, and since contests are kind of bad, it's usually open every single time. But if the locks know you like Zach LaVine step back, they will sit on that hand and they will pluck the ball from you. So it's a high risk, high reward move. I don't use it that much, but the few times I do use it, it does work really effectively. So right trigger and down on the right stick, you get that. Zach LaVine, really, really effective. Yeah, really good step back. Best step back in the game, in my opinion. So now, next move I want to break down is the Kobe jab. So the Kobe jab, very effective. You just want to tap your right stick to your right side. Sometimes you got to tap it to the left, but most of the time, I just tap my right stick to the right, and you get this. So usually, if they're on your hip, you could just Kobe jab, and they'll put you in front of them for a crab. So you see where my feet are on the three-point line? Right when I shoot it off the crab, I'll be ahead of the three-point line. So you'll see right here. You see that? I moved in front of the three-point line. So imagine your defender, right? Imagine your defender's guarding you on the three-point line. He's literally on the three-point line with you, and then you shoot. It pushes you in front of the three-point line. So this is a move a lot of comp players do in Pro-Am. They do it to get crabs. So the Kobe Bryant triple threat is really effective. Just flick your right stick to the right side or left while you're standing still, and you get this animation right here, and then just shoot. So you don't even have to make a move yet. You could just size them up with this. Size them up with this move right here, and then you could get straight into the moves. Boom. You could just start dribbling, do whatever you need to do. And then next is the behind the back. So as you guys see, I'm canceling all the behind the back guys. Very, very efficient, very simple. You could use this move to put your defender against the screen. Very easy move to do. So what I'll do right here is I hold right trigger and I go bottom opposite direction, bottom corner. So if the ball's on the left hand, I go bottom right. If the ball's on the right side, you go bottom left. So bottom right, bottom left, bottom right, bottom left, bottom right. You just want to go bottom opposite direction in the corner. So if the ball's on the left hand, you want to go bottom right while holding right trigger. If the ball's on the right hand, you want to go bottom left. So like that. And then to do the cancel, you just want to do one slight movement on your stick and then go the opposite way. So I'm double pressing. I'm tapping my right stick to the left and I'm going bottom right. It's kind of complicated, but you'll get it down. So I'm going, when the ball's in the bottom left, I'm going bottom right. When it's bottom right, I'm going bottom left. But I'm tapping the stick a little extra second so I could get the cancel. So it's a pretty good move. It's pretty effective. You don't have to learn it, but it's a pretty good move to size up your defender. If it's a little complicated, I'll make a hand cam for it if it's a little complicated, but hopefully I'm saying it right. If the ball's on your left side, bottom right while holding right trigger, and then you want to tap your right stick slightly to cancel to go to the other way. So that's a little good move right here. Now the more simple moves to get crabs, these are very, very, very simple, very easy to do. Everyone is doing this move right here that I showed you guys 3 months ago. You want to hold right trigger, you want to tap up on the right stick, and you get this. That's a Devin Booker aggressive breakdown. It gets you crabs every time. So you want to hold right trigger, up on the right stick, boom. It gets you crabs every single time. Everyone in Pro-Am is doing it right now. It's free crabs. You get in front of your defender every time. Devin Booker aggressive breakdown, hold right trigger, up on the right stick, boom. So everyone's doing that. So if you're playing against a super, super smart lock that knows you're going to do it, you could literally be sneaky because a lot of people don't see this right here. A lot of people aren't doing this right here. This new move I'm about to show you guys. So this new move is the Isaiah Thomas breakdown. It's just a regular breakdown. So with Devin Booker, you hold right trigger and tap up on your right stick and you get this. With Isaiah Thomas, all you got to do is just tap up on your right stick and you get this. So this is a little crab move that gets you in front of the defender. So if you want a crab, you just do that. You just tap up on the right stick. It pushes you forward. So we'll see how good it is. We're at half court, and we're going to tap up on the right stick. And as you guys see, we went from half court to the three-point line. So obviously, it pushes you forward. We're going to do it from half court again, tapping up on the right stick. And we went from half court to the three-point line. So we're going to do Devin Booker from the half court. And we went from the half court to the three-point line. So pretty much those are these are all the moves you really need to do. Like, these are the only moves you guys need to do. It's pretty simple. To get crabs with Booker, right trigger up, easy. Isaiah Thomas, you just tap up on the right trigger. Those are your moves to go forward, really easy. You can also do the Fox crossover going forward. That's really easy. Then you got the Steve Francis and the Kyle Lowry hop jumper to go side to side. Very, very simple. You got these to go side to side. You got the moves to go forward. Then you got the Zach LaVine to go backwards. Zach LaVine step back to go backwards. And you got the behind the backs to go backwards also. So I just showed you guys how to go side to side, how to go forward, how to go backwards. These moves are really simple. I'm not a dribble god, but I know how to get to my spots. So if someone's pushing me to the left or right, I got moves for that I just showed you. If someone's pushing me forward, they're playing me really high, giving me the forward movements. You got crab moves for that. You got the De'Aaron Fox crossover for that. And they're sitting really low. You got Patty Mills jump shot, and you got the Zach LaVine step back. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you stick to the end. I love you guys. And this is how to score. Very easy video. Very efficient video. You guys don't need to know how to do all these moves. You guys don't need to be dribble gods. All you need to know is how to get to your spots. And make sure you guys practice your fades. Your midi fades are really important this year. It's the only shot that's not really RNG. 2K is going to RNG your threes, but they're not going to make you miss your mids like that. So make sure you guys master your mids, your jump shots, stuff like that. I love you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy OFab, and I'm out.